Shazam came to us because he had some mounting block issues. He had been diagnosed with kissing spine, and he has had kissing spine surgery. He's had surgery to correct it, but in the process, he developed some anxiety about being mounted and being dismounted. When you'd go to mount him, if you could even get your foot in the stirrup to get up, he would run off sideways. And he would do the same thing when you would dismount. When you stop to go to step down, he would run off sideways. And at first, he was doing that because it hurt, and that he learned that when you got on or got off, it was going to hurt because of the kissing spine. But then we reached a point to where he realized it wasn't going to hurt anymore, but it was still a habit. It's kind of like when a horse learns a behavior, they're going to do that behavior because it's a habit. It was the pain that originally brought on the behavior, but even after he realized it wasn't going to hurt, the behavior continued because it was a habit. So we've been working with him a lot, mounting and dismounting, and in the beginning, basically, we just had to get on the best we could, and so that he would see that it didn't hurt anymore. And it just took a lot of repetitions of that, of getting on and off, so he'd realize that it didn't hurt. And then after a while, we could tell that he knew it wasn't going to hurt, but it was still the habit. And we had to continue that to create a new habit. So once we worked past the pain, and then we were working on the habit, then we would scold him a little bit by backing him up or making him move his feet, that kind of thing. When it was the habit, you had to be able to look him in the eye and look at his body and be able to tell, was he doing acting out of expecting pain, or was he acting out of habit? How the two were handled was totally different. When it was pain, we basically just mounted and hung on and made it happen until he realized it didn't hurt anymore. And then once it was habit, then we would do the typical things about behavior at a mounting block, like backing them up or making them move their feet, that kind of thing. And he's come along really nice. Now basically what we're doing, we'll step on and off a couple times, then we'll go ride him around a few minutes, then step down, step on and off a few times. Sometimes we'll take him out to the back pasture. I've posted a couple of pictures of him being ridden out in my back pasture, and ride him out back there, and then come back to the front and step on and off a few more times. And we've worked on getting on and off from the ground and getting on and off from the mounting block. In the beginning, it had to be done from the ground because he was moving around. He was not going to stand at a mounting block. And if we would have tried to do that and forced him to stand at a mounting block, then we'd have just created different issues. It's really important, or it was really important, that we basically worked through the issues from the ground and then went to the mounting block. Here you'll see this is kind of a little bit of the I don't want to. He knows the mounting is going to happen at the mounting block, and he really don't want to walk up to it. And this kind of thing has to be worked through before you teach one to queue up at the mounting block. If he doesn't want to walk up to the mounting block willingly, then he's not going to want to queue up willingly. It's all the steps that you have to work through. I see so many people say, well, you need to teach them to queue up at the block, but you have to work out the desire first. You have to work out the desire to want to do first. So here at this point, we're working on him being willing to stand at the mounting block. And this is the point where we were at the do not want to, and which that's improved a whole lot. You just kind of, as Robert moves around, watch his head going up and down, whether he's up and nervous or down and relaxed. It kind of comes and goes, and that's still a little bit of him just needing to relax a little bit more, but he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything bad. He is pretty much over the issue that he was having, and he's turning out to be pretty nice about getting on and off now. And like Robert got on right there, he just got on and just sat there. Just sit there, don't necessarily move his feet. Just let Shazam realize that it can be a good experience. And the more that is encouraged, the better Shazam is going to get. And we just keep building on that, and he's all this is going to end up working out. And he's going to be a nice horse. So I'll put a link to Shazam's playlist on YouTube up here in the corner somewhere, and you can see. I didn't get a video of the first time we worked him. I wish we would have. It was pretty exciting. Which good training shouldn't be exciting, but that one he was all over the place. But I'll put a link in the corner to his playlist on YouTube. And until next time, thank you for watching.